Hey y'all, welcome to NatAndGrace Revelations. This is Tarot Tia. This is going to be a blacked out reading. Um, I don't know, my spirit just called me to do it, so I'm not going to attach signs to it. I keep hearing Pisces and Aries though, and then I heard Pika or Pico, Peak or Pike, anything like that, Pick. Yeah, it's getting right into it, y'all. And the name Robert, I heard Ryan, or even like Cheyenne, something like that. And I heard never been the same. They ain't the same. There they go. There he go. That's them. That's him. Because it feels like somebody who's shocked. Like, oh my gosh, that's them. Like, it's almost like they're starstruck, you know? But it feels like they're starstruck because they've been competing with this energy that they see as a star. This energy that they may have seen as their competition has blown them out the water or has amazed them in some type of way. And now they're very, very jealous because this energy is love. This energy has a lot of love within them and a lot of love around them. And it's shocking, because they cannot be a hater or they cannot be mean, aggressive, vicious in this situation. So I heard short, sweet, and to the point. Yeah, this seems like it is going to be pretty short. I heard 5 minutes. I heard within 5 minutes, I heard I'm already hooked. Right. Because it feels like somebody who's looking, I heard double dose, possibly overdose, OD, Udi, anything like that. Odell, Odie. Could even be like Otis, Ode. You take that, how that resonates, that sound, Ode. Excuse me, y'all. But it feels like somebody who is ready to accept the truth, because it feels like they're facing the facts. Someone who's facing facts. I heard fact finding. Feels like somebody who's really sorry for being sneaky, especially sneaking around someone, being nosy, trying to see someone. This energy looks like they've been very, very nosy. Especially if they've been stealing this person's identity or attempting to steal this person's identity, stealing their intellectual property, stealing their thoughts. You get what I'm saying? Trying to pick their brain for financial purposes or stealing their ideas to take money out of their pocket. You get what I'm saying? It feels like somebody who's been nosy or trying to infiltrate someone else's life, someone else's lifestyle, someone else's interests, whatever someone else has going on for themselves, to be able to make themselves look or seem interesting, feel interesting, or to make themselves seem like they got it going on, But it feels like I said, it's shocking because you can tell that this energy is inspired by this other party or has seen this other party or has witnessed, how do you explain it? They knew what they were looking for. Okay. This energy isn't just walking blindly. They're being nosy. You get what I'm saying? They're trying to get a close look. They're trying to get up close and personal because this is what they want, who they want, or where they want to be, what they want to have. This is idolization. And it's fucking weird because it's turning somebody into a stalker, especially if this person's name, yeah, has 3 letters in it. It feels like there's a very manipulative energy, especially if there's an energy whose name may start with the letter P, the letter J, the letter R. I keep hearing the word shy, shine, Cheyenne, anything like that. Sean, Sean, something like that. This energy feels like their mind is about to be blown because they're stressed, or over worried or anxious, and people are maybe looking at this energy wondering why they're so nervous, especially if there's like a moosey or a mouse, anything like that, like moosey, mousy, mosey, Moses, Moser, anything like that. Like this energy feels like they want to say sorry so bad. So bad. I keep hearing Robert or Rebecca, Robert and Rebecca, Roberta, Roberto, anything like that. Somebody is jealous, and they've been jealous of somebody because it looks like they're longing for love, or they're longing to be loved genuinely, but they don't love themselves authentically, purely, wholly. So no one else can do that for them. You know, when we don't love ourselves, don't like ourselves, it's nothing that anyone else can do to fix that. You know, those are holes that we have to patch up ourselves. You know what I mean? And that's where our shadow work comes in. But this energy looks like they're afraid to soul search. They're afraid to dig deep. So they only ride life on the surface, and it's very, very inauthentic. You know what I mean? It feels like somebody who's okay with, just fulfilling their human duties. Okay. So they are avoiding moving into their God self. They're avoiding ascension. They're avoiding this process to where they expand their consciousness. They're avoiding maturity. They're avoiding growing up. They're avoiding taking on more responsibility because they feel like it's going to take up a lot of their time, their money, or it's going to be a waste of time or money. So it feels like somebody who's sabotaging something, intentionally sabotaging something, intentionally sabotaging someone's plans, intentionally trying to force another party to love them, to care about them, to force someone to believe that they love them and care about them, while they still continue to be a very reckless energy. You know what I mean? It feels like somebody who is looking for abundance, just a whole lot of love and light and positive energy, but they don't really have anything to offer. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel like there's anything coming out of this situation. It just feels like somebody who's a financial burden, or somebody who is burdensome when it comes to their thoughts, ideas, plans, and things, because they're stealing this shit from somebody else. You get what I'm saying? So they may be trying to avoid these conversations about the fact that they've stolen these ideas, these plans, they're whatever this is, plagiarizing shit. They're like, they don't like the fact that they've done this, or people are noticing that they've done this, and they don't like fucking with them because of that. Because this energy is coming across as like, I heard weak, I heard whack. Right. They're coming across as fickle. They're coming across as if they've been very condescending to someone who they've been stealing their whole identity from. You get what I'm saying? I heard Marcus, Marky, Marquise, anything like that. Mac. I heard Jacob and Joseph, Joel, Job, Joes. And I heard the real Jews. I heard we're the real Jews. I keep hearing that. And I heard Israelites, Israel. This feels like spiritual warfare, It feels like somebody who's been stripped of their identity, stripped of their birthright, stripped of their throne, stripped of their, you get what I'm saying, their humanity, stripped of the things that they own, the things that belong to them, their intellectual property, okay? But it feels like it's been done for, like I said, monetary purposes. And now these energies, these spiritual entities are coming to take back the gold. You get what I'm saying? They're coming to take back their thrones. They're coming to take back what they are owed. Okay, I heard 40 acres and a mule. Flat the fuck out. This feels like reparations of some sort, and it's bomb. I heard fire her. Her flames, flamed. But yeah, it feels like somebody who feels really bad for trying to like wish badly on someone or something that they have going on, or possibly talking negatively, speaking negatively about this person or this situation, this opportunity, because now they really wish they could be a part of this person's life. They really wish they could connect with this energy or in this situation on an emotional level. But this other person seems like they've gone cold, I heard rogue. I keep hearing that. Rose gay. Rogue. 'Cause. 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 ' I heard Ruger. Ruger. And the word tool. Toolie, tool, Toolie, Toolie, Tule, Toolie, Tulane. I heard I'm coming to find you. I found them. I found her. Found her. Fount. Font. Fontaine. 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 And I heard Fontina. Fontana. Fontana. Fontina. Fantana. Fontana. Ventana. Ventana. Yeah. And that's funny because I heard who's that peeking in my window. So maybe like windows, portraits, frames, things like that could be a really big factor. Because it feels like somebody who is admiring somebody, but they feel like they're admiring them through a frame of some sort, and it can, and with tarot, it's so wild. That could even be like a cell phone or something, you know what I mean? Through the screen. But it seems like this person doesn't know that this energy is watching them, especially if it's a possible earth sign, Taurus or Virgo, or a possible Aries. It feels like these people are being very, very weird, And it seems like somebody is now trying to cover up the fact of how weird they've been. But I heard Taja, anything like that. That may be a factor in this equation who is coming to someone's defense because they feel bad. I heard guilty. I heard amended, Amanda. And I heard mandate. I heard to their rescue. I heard cutting or cousin, calling, caller. And I heard you're a first caller, first responder, first response. And I heard faster, fester, finster, fin or fan, those sounds. Fin, fan, fun, fine, fee, fail, feel, filly, felly, fally, folly, tilly, telly, tally. And I keep terrain, terray. Yeah, it feels like somebody's confidence is about to be on 1,000 or is currently on 1,000. And it feels like there is because they're putting plans in motion. The universe is working here, okay? Like God got somebody's back, the ancestor spirit, however you may see this energy, it got somebody's back, okay? This the Most High is just working in somebody's life or in this situation, and somebody is about to prove that, okay? It feels like somebody is about to meet God, okay, or meet a very, very godly energy, a very spiritual energy, or move into a very spiritual place in their life, a very whole place in their life, to where their spirit is going to be unbreakable. This feels like a journey of self-mastery, a journey to where someone has become an expert, a professional, a leader, an influencer. I heard Reagan, reggae, rager, rage, anything like that. And that's so fucking wild because I'm seeing Kid Cudi. It feels like somebody who's fought through a lot of demons or fought through a lot of trials and tribulations, through a lot of pain, or through someone who does not want to let go of them. But this energy feels like they are the devil, okay? And when I say that, I don't mean that on like a religious level. I mean this energy is demonic. It's a very, very dark force that feels very vampiric and seems like it's latching onto someone for their soul, for their spirit, for their gifts, talents, and abilities. And they're not going to allow this energy to continue to latch onto them because they are moving into a godly place. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? This energy is becoming too great, too powerful, too strong, too mighty, too blessed, too divine to continue to dabble on these low frequencies, okay? And these energies are getting angry because they no longer can affect this energy. They no longer can infect this energy. They no longer can be a part of this energy's life, because if they do, it's going to force them to clean up their own selves, clean up their mindsets, clean up their physical bodies, clean up the way that they the way that they manage relationships, clean up their heart chakras. I just put it to you like that. And it's also going to require them to, again, ascend, to raise their vibration, to raise their frequency, to become morally sound. Okay. And it's painful. It seems like somebody who hates someone or who's very jealous of someone because they come across as mighty, but this energy doesn't come across as physically mighty. They come across as financially powerful or financially influential, or physically they come across as someone who may be very, very well put together, very, very stable, okay, very trustworthy, very reliable, very dependable, a leader, you know what I mean? A leader. Okay, somebody who's bossed up, but they're not a boss, they're a leader. Okay, I heard Indians and chiefs flat the fuck out. Okay, everybody can't be a chief, and this is a chief energy. Okay, and it feels like that energy is making other people feel like there's something wrong with being an Indian. Okay, and it's and please don't take these terms on any type of offensive level, because that's not how it's meant to be taken, and that's not how I'm saying it. But it feels like somebody who is angry, who's jealous because they feel like they're at square one, or they are at the bottom, and this other energy is all the way at the top. I heard all the way up, flat out. But they are up, and there's nothing wrong with that, and that's nothing to hate on. This energy just needs to put in the work. You feel me? Go through the spiritual lessons and the shadow work that it takes to be able to be in that position. Okay, because this is somebody who's on a spiritual throne. They're not on a throne that man has built for them. Okay, this is not humanity. This has nothing to do with this person's humanity, because it looks like they have already sacrificed that. Okay, and because they have sacrificed their humanity, they're being given divine blessings, okay, divine rewards, a divine lifestyle, a divine path has been laid out in front of them, because they're listening to what God and their spirit, their ancestors, the universe is calling them to do. Okay, this feels like somebody who is coming to show and tell with something that nobody's ever seen before. And because of that, it's mind-blowing, it's amazing, and they're infatuated with this energy, but it attracts a lot of hate, it attracts a lot of dark forces, or this field, this environment also has a lot of dark forces, dark energies, dark entities that want to bring this energy down, that want to bring this entity down. Okay, but they're not going to be able to do that unless this energy allows them to do that, and God ain't gonna let that happen. Do you hear me? Okay, like I said, this is the spirit of God. This is somebody who has decided they are no longer human, or their human self is coming secondary to what their God self needs. Okay, somebody just can't stand it, because it comes across as if they got it going on, they're perfect, they can do no wrong or whatever. But it is what it is. The name Brittany keeps coming to me. I heard Paris, I heard Pieces, Pisces, and I heard they're pissed off. They're pissed off. I heard embarrassed and ashamed. And I heard, can I get a witness? Wheat, wit. It was like somebody who's been very entitled, very selfish, or expected someone to kind of pay more attention to them than they actually are, or give, you get what I'm saying? Or they're expecting way too much financially out of somebody. You know, it feels like somebody who may have been expected to be taken care of, expected to be treated as if they were somebody's child, expected to receive a lot of handouts, expected their ass to be kissed, or expected the shit that they were talking about somebody to somebody or in this situation to actually fucking matter. Just to find out that their opinion doesn't mean shit. Just to find out that these energies aren't going to feed into this person, into this bullshit, or these energies are not going to be manipulated out of their time, money, energy, attention in any type of way to play patty cake with somebody who doesn't know what the fuck they're doing or talking about. Okay? I heard fin. There it is again. Finster, fin. And then I heard finance, financing. Yeah, because it feels like somebody who does not trust someone, who's in a position to where they don't trust someone or don't fuck with somebody because they kept it too real with them. Especially there's Mally, Melly, Millie, anything like that. And that's crazy because I'm seeing a Millie Rock, somebody Millie Rock. So I don't know how that's going to resonate. I'm seeing the Statue of Liberty, so maybe New York, New York City. I don't know, but I'm hearing Millie Rock very loud and clear. And then it's, gosh, what's that other song? Gosh, it's that's really gonna bother me. Magnolia, Magnolia, Playboy Cardi, started to play. So maybe New York is a factor. I don't know. New York music. I don't know, y'all, but it's coming across to me as if somebody is defending themselves, protecting themselves from a manipulator, from somebody who's just trying to tell them what they want to hear to be able to get what they want out of somebody. And it feels like they know that this energy has a lot, or feel like this energy has a lot, or has been using this energy a lot in some type of way. And now they realize that they've been making someone feel as if they don't have shit to offer. You know what I mean? They realize that they haven't been bringing anything to the table. They haven't been offering anything to this energy, or they aren't sure what to offer to this energy or in this situation. So it feels like almost like a potluck or something, and this person isn't showing up with anything at the potluck, but they may still want to eat. You know what I mean? And it's like, do you really feed this person? You know what I mean? But people look like they're tired of carrying this energy in different ways. Because I heard, where are your parents? Where's their pants or parents? Something like that. Parts. And it's something about bottoms. The bottoms. As it feels like somebody who's very emotional, someone who's in their feelings. But it feels like it's because they've been left alone, or this energy seems like they've been abandoned, or they've been ghosted, or they are about to ghost somebody because this energy is no longer contributing to, it seems like to their wellness, to their well-being, or in this situation. So I heard better off alone. Right. So it feels like somebody is assuming that they'll be better off by themselves. They'll be better off if they move on with their life. And, because it seems like this is going to help them heal. It's almost like somebody did something that they feel is setting them back in life, or has set them back in life, and they're ready to accept the truth about that.